guys, I'm Sarah from the Couples Travel and Lifestyle blog, Our Kind of Crazy, where we talk all about life, love, and adventure. I am the face behind the blog, and Bart, my fiance, for just about a month longer, is the face behind the camera. And maybe we'll get him out here on the other side one day. We have heard from so many of our followers and friends that they wanted to see video content, so we decided to, as Bart says, pull the trigger and get on YouTube. We are so excited to be a part of this YouTube family and can't wait to bring you some awesome content. So a quick intro for those of you who don't know us from the blog. Bart and I are an engaged couple who got engaged in January of last year in Chicago. Bart is actually from Chicago. I'm from the Los Angeles area. We're getting married in June of this year, which has come up so fast. After we got engaged, we went on an awesome around-the-world trip for 2 months. It wasn't obviously enough to hit everywhere, but we literally went around the world, which was on my bucket list, and had a blast. So on that note, the content that you can expect to see on our channel will be a lot of wedding posts because that's kind of the season that we're in, but we'll also do some travel posts. Hopefully we'll get some of those videos up and post about date nights, activities, that type of thing. Anything that we write on the blog is kind of what you can expect to see on our channel here. So we'll wrap this video up with a couple quick fun facts about us, and if you relate to any of them, or if you're the complete opposite, let us know in the comments below. It would be fun to get to know you guys too. So Bart and I have been together for 4.5 years. It was kind of a love that was never supposed to happen, but obviously someone had other ideas. Bart is from Poland, so his first language is actually Polish. I am working my best to learn Polish. We do want to teach our children how to speak Polish, and so obviously the mom needs to learn the language. So it just seems impossible. It's a really tough language. A fun fact that people are always shocked to hear about is that neither of us drink coffee. We know everyone in America drinks coffee, but neither one of us do. We don't like it, so we're not coffee drinkers. I have a very huge sweet tooth. I can eat all the sweets, and Bart is usually one that can go without. People always ask us how that works between us. And the thing that I always tell them is that it's actually the best thing ever, because Bart's never in the kitchen like eating my chocolate or, you know, sneaking the rest of the last of the ice cream. So it works out really well for us. We do, sometimes he will go out and eat ice cream with me, but for the most part he kind of stays away from it. So I come from a family of 5 sisters. My parents own a sports store, and so I've always grown up with sports my whole life. Bart and I are both the second born children in our family, and if you're second born, you're gonna understand. Between the two of us, we have 8 nieces and nephews. So I'm so excited about our wedding because we're gonna have 8 flower girls and ring bearers. It's gonna be so cute. We love escape rooms. We are almost slightly obsessed, and if we had tons of money, we'd probably do one every day. But whenever we're around friends or people that are hanging out with us and going, oh, what should we do? Bart and I are always trying to pitch like, hey, let's go to an escape room. They're so much fun, especially if you love puzzles and kind of the mystery of things and figuring out things. You will love escape rooms. If you haven't done one, you need to try it out. Bart is a bass fisherman, so we spend a lot of time on lakes. When he lived in Chicago, he lived about an hour north of Chicago. He lived in this little hut that was right on the lake, and it was seriously the best summer ever. It was so much fun to just walk out on the lake, go fishing, go out on the boat, you know, sit by the water. It was such a great time. I really do miss the lake, and we're hoping to get back to the lake soon. So Bart and I are a little opposite in the planning aspects of everything. Bart is completely a non-planner, and I used to be like the biggest planner. I had everything ready. I knew what was going on, but within the last few years that we've been together, I think we've kind of balanced each other out, where Bart he'll plan like really sweet dates or trips. So he will put a little effort into that planning. And I know how to go with the flow. I know that it's just Bart if he'll wake up one morning and say, hey, let's go to Niagara Falls, which is kind of what he did with us one time. I'll have to tell you that story later. But we've kind of learned how to mesh well together with the planning and non-planning. And on that note, we're kind of a roaming couple in that we don't stay put in one place for too long. The longest I think we've been in one place was a year, and that was like 5 years ago when I was commuting from Los Angeles to Chicago a lot. And we haven't been in one specific spot, so we're always kind of moving and checking out new places. We don't have anything that's holding us in one spot right now, and so it's easier for us to just pick up and go. Like right now, we're getting married in June. We're living in California right now, but we don't know what's going to happen next. We have no idea where we're going to end up. So it's kind of the adventure. It's kind of our crazy, and we'll see. So thank you so much for joining us on our first YouTube video. If you want to see more of this, please subscribe. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to say right now. I don't know where the box is. They usually point to where it is. Just find the subscribe box. We would love to have you join us and bring you some great content that you can enjoy. Something like that. We'll see you next time.